about this concept of skinny privilege. Where did it come from? What does it mean? Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Reindeer. I missed you the other day. Hey, Reindeer. I was actually wondering where you were. Hey, Tigga. Good morning. So I want to know, like, who came up, maybe not who, but like where this concept originated. Who is it for? Who is it about? Is it an insult? Is it a compliment? And, well, where do we fit into that? Not to say that people are aiming to be skinny, but like, if you lose weight, hey Jen, good morning, good morning. If you lose weight, do you get skinny privilege? If it's real, we got to define it and decide if it's real, okay? Oh no, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Um if it's real, we gotta figure out what the definition is, who it applies to, and whether or not it's okay, possibly being, gate kept by people that are already skinny. And if you end up skinny, do you get the skinny privilege? And I want to get into a little bit of whether or not people have been treating you differently with your weight loss. Okay, so let me just get into some quick housekeeping first. Good morning, everybody. Let me know where you are watching from, and don't forget to like the stream. You can just double tap the screen to go ahead and like it. Okay, so it's the 24th, so we have less than a week, or about a week left for oh, Jen and Reindeer, I was saying before I started, we're gonna see how long we can keep the chatting, because I want to see how much pushback I can get. Well, I don't even know if there's any pushback. I want to see how much interaction I can get on this topic, because this might be a juicy one, depending on how people feel. So I'm gonna do my best to moderate as well. Y'all do y'all thing. I ain't got no control over y'all, but don't work too hard, okay? All right. So the Venetian 30 is ending on July 30th, and we need to do a quick check-in, because I didn't do it. I saw I was live on Tuesday, but I forgot to mention that it was actual check-in day, even though we did talk about it. So yeah, I'm still 5 pounds down. Okay, I've been bouncing a little bit back and forth between 4 and 5 pounds down, but I think I'm officially, like, I'm settled into the whole 5 pounds down range. So with a week left, it's unlikely that I'm gonna get another 5 pounds off unless I do some seriously aggressive fasting. Don't tempt me, okay? It's already 10:30 where I am, and I have not eaten yet. I want an iced coffee so bad. Typically, I wouldn't start my fast until Friday, but I got plans this weekend, so I don't want fasting to disrupt my life. So I'm trying to start my fast early, as in today, which means I wouldn't be breaking my fast until about 7 p.m. tonight. But y'all, I might F around and just go on to a 36. Don't judge me. I probably won't, because I be getting hungry. But my dose, my 7.5 has been really good this week. Like, I have not been hungry at all, even though I've been trying to keep up with my caloric intake. So we got one more week. I really want to know how everyone is doing on with their goals. We're not going to do a challenge for August, but we are definitely going to spend August gearing up for September, because a lot of us still have a long way to go before we actually meet our goals. And I want to be 100 pounds down by the end of the year. So I would like to pick up the pace a little bit once I come back from Europe. And then I got a couple of interviews and stuff to do when I come back from Europe as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm about 5 minutes in. I don't really have a lot to say as far as catching up or housekeeping. That's pretty much it. My appetite is good. My hunger, I'm barely hungry. Like, I would say I spent the past 2 weeks not fighting with hunger, but dealing with it, living with it. But this week, no hunger at all, at all. And I talked about in my last live stream the changes I made to help me with that. And then next week I have my appointment to titrate up to the 10, the 10 milligrams. So hopefully that goes well. 5 pounds down as well for July, but 50 pounds officially overall since January. Congratulations on finally meeting 50 pounds down. It's a big deal. It's a big marker, even though I just be like 50. Okay, I kind of just let 50 pass by. Well, I did mention it. I mentioned it when I was when I did my when I did the video about the end of the June challenge where I had lost 11 pounds. I had forgot to mention that that was officially my 50-pound down mark. But anyway, I'm at 56 now, and y'all, I don't even feel it. But we're not gonna get into that. Let's get into the actual topic. Okay, so journey of life. If you're on a playback, 6 minutes is the mark where I start talking about the topic of skinny privilege. All right. So we're on Find Your Vanity, episode 3. Ideally, I want to. So once I come back from Europe, this is going to turn into a shorter form podcast style, off camera type of situation. Okay. So it'll be less conversation and more me talking. So while y'all got me, enjoy it. Okay. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay. All right. Christmas is a good goal. Are we doing a Venetian Christmas? Are we doing Venetian Tober for October? Vanity Tober? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Okay. I'm not excited for Christmas this year, but I hope that changes. I hope that changes. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I guess I just don't have the Christmas spirit yet, but I hope that changes. All right. So y'all, skinny privilege, right? I've heard this term mentioned before. I've heard it said before. I can't even say mentioned. I've heard it said before. A lot of people say it. Skinny privilege, skinny privilege, skinny privilege. And Jen, honestly, you're probably one of the perfect people for this conversation because I know that you are already in maintenance. So you've already met your goal. So you may fall into this category and not even know it. Let me know what you think. One, I've heard the term, but never actually knew what it meant. Do y'all know? Because I'm going to Google it. And I'm going to take AI's definition. I didn't do no research on this. I didn't look at no TikToks. I didn't look at no YouTube videos. If we have to revisit it, then I will. But I was just like, I just want to talk about it and see what people think. That's why I wanted to leave the chat open. But what is it? What is skinny privilege? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no clue. Like I have no clue. Like I say things like, you know, I'll put on a certain outfit or I'll be doing a certain video and I'll be like, I feel skinty today with a T. I feel skinty. Okay. Let me ask y'all something. Sidebar. Y'all know how I get squirrel. My mind goes everywhere. I wanted to ask a question, but I felt like the context wouldn't come out right in a post, in a poll like I do on my community tab. So let me ask it now while I get the definition of skinny privilege. Okay. Do y'all find the word skinny offensive? Do you find the word fat offensive? And do you find the word normal offensive? Let me go ahead. And start a poll for that. Do these words offend you? Offend you? Skinny. Ooh. I know a lot of people are offended by normal. Normal. Or I'll say normal weight. I'll say normal weight. And I'll say fat, which is probably a given that offends some people, but you never know. More than one above. Okay. All right. So go ahead and when you get a chance, cast your vote. So, hi, Sydney. I don't find any of those words offensive because they're simply descriptive. Yeah, so I wanted to ask, but like I said, I wanted to be able to give context because I don't either. Like, I say fat a lot. And I find myself sometimes like not wanting to put fat in my titles because I don't want to offend people. But then there's the other part of me that's like, I don't care. Like, it's my title. It's my video. The word skinny doesn't offend me because I've never been skinny. So I don't know if there's a skinny person that would be offended by that word. And then normal weight. Normal weight is my fave, okay? Normal, I don't know why the word normal offends people. Because, you know, I mean, I get it. People like normal. What is that? Just normal. A healthy weight? Like, I don't know. But normal weight is my favorite. I imagine skinny privilege is for lifelong skinnies. Okay, so you've been skinny your whole life. You ain't never struggled with your weight. Okay, so that answers who it's for, which is on my list of things to ask. But what does it mean? People need to stop being offended by words. I didn't know people are offended by normal weight. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that are offended by normal. Like, what's normal? What's normal? Like, you know what I mean? Thank you, Wang. Good morning. None of the above bothers me. Go ahead and actually cast your vote. And if I should have added none as an option, but it only gave me four options. So if none of them bothers you, then don't vote at all. That's also a vote. Okay, y'all can let me know. Okay, what the hell is skinny privilege? We about to find out because I don't know. Good morning, Teddy. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. We about to figure it out because okay. So let me tell y'all this. Okay. Do y'all want to know what I've been told? What kind of privilege I've been told I have? Or do y'all want me to read what skinny privilege is first? And we're going to use the AI definition because AI is our God now, apparently. AI knows all. So I've been told I have privilege, but it clearly wasn't skinny privilege. It wasn't skinny privilege. Do y'all want to know, or do y'all want to guess what kind of privilege I've been told I have? No vote, no vote. Okay, I will take no vote. Like if nobody votes in a poll, that's actually, I won't say it's a good thing. I'm not gonna be offended by that. Like if I get no votes, that's good that people aren't offended by those terms, which means we can speak freely, and I probably would have spoke freely anyway. But I just wanted to gauge. Okay. All right. So y'all want to know what kind of privilege I've been told I have, or you want to take a guess? Let me look up the definition of skinny privilege. Let me look it up. Let's see. Because all AI going to do is pull from what other people have already been talking about. That's how AI works. It learns based off of what the hell we say and we talk about. It learns based off of the information it's given. Okay, so what is skinny? Okay, I wanted to see if Google would autofill like what I was trying to say, and it did. So let's see. I have female privilege. Okay. Anybody else want to guess what I've been told? What kind of, oh, it says thin privilege, also referred to as skinny privilege. Maybe I should have put thin privilege in the title. We all want the curves. Wang, are you saying that, oh, Wang is a man. Wait, Wang, are you a man? You said men want the thickness. We all want the curves. Are you saying you're a man? Yes, Teddy. I've been told I have pretty. Listen, I have been told, Teddy, that I have pretty privilege. Hi, your bestie, and I swear for God, I swear for God, y'all not gonna believe me. Y'all are not gonna believe me. But when I say, I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what? Okay, first of all, we live in 2025 where every type of experience somehow has privilege attached to it. Height privilege, I guess maybe for men. Thin privilege, maybe for women, because then it's like, do men have thin privilege? I don't know. What other privileges are there? Pretty privilege. We know the usual privileges of like, wealth and maybe like race and things like that. Like some people say white privilege, right? Like we know those topics. But like I was like, what the hell is pretty privilege? Like what is that? Explain it to me. Explain it. And to this day, I swear for God, I'm not saying I don't believe that I'm pretty. I don't know what it is to be privileged to be pretty. Like I don't know what that means. Especially being overweight my whole life. I'm like, no, I didn't have privilege. Now y'all can argue with me. Look, tell me. But the way that I felt was like, well, I've only been concerned about my weight my whole life. So you definitely don't, well, we'll talk about it. I never felt privileged being overweight. Instead, and actually growing up, I never really looked at the world through the view of who has privilege and who doesn't. But in hindsight, I didn't feel privileged because of my weight. So being pretty didn't excuse my weight, if that makes sense. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like people may say that I'm pretty now, but throughout my life, my weight has been the first thing that people have seen. Okay, so I've been told I have pretty privilege. I don't even know what it is, so I can't say whether I do or I don't. But we're talking about skinny or thin privilege today. Okay, so let me read the AI definition, and also tell me, if you feel like you know what this means, like if you're not thin, but you know what it, you have experienced people in your life, like people, you feel like people close to you may have thin privilege, or you are thin and you feel like you have privilege, whatever it is. Like, just let me know what y'all think about this. So it says thin privilege, also referred to as skinny privilege, refers to the unearned advantages and societal preferential treatment that individuals perceived as thin or within the societal norms of beauty and body size experience. This concept is often discussed in the context of body positivity and fat accept. I was so close to I put fat acceptance in the title and I took it out. I should have left it. I was going to put my original, one of my titles were, I changed the title like 15 times because I couldn't quite like express what I was trying to express. But I was going to have skinny privilege versus fat acceptance. And I took it out because I'm like, I don't want people to feel like I'm targeting, like I'm trying to target fat people, okay? Because I'm fat, okay? All right, so this concept is often discussed in the context of body positivity and fat acceptance to highlight the biases and discrimination faced by individuals with larger bodies. Okay, so here's the breakdown. AI, our God, okay? Societal advantage. Thin privilege refers to the unearned advantages, we said that comes from living in a body that is culturally accepted and often medically preferred. Ooh! Okay, culturally accepted, I think that's a given. But medically preferred, now that's interesting because we talked about that in that video that we reviewed, the doctor kind of having a bias against bigger people. Okay, all right. Cultural norms. Society, often influenced by media and diet culture, tends to promote a thin ideal or a specific body type as the standard for attractiveness and health, leading to preferential treatment for those who conform to it. Okay, contrasting experience with weight stigma. The concept of thin privilege highlights the disparity between the experiences of thinner individuals and those who experience weight stigma, which is the discrimination or negative attitude toward people based on their weight or body size. Weight stigma can manifest in various areas, from personal relationships and social media to the workplace and healthcare. Okay, no, we got to keep going. AI gave me a lot. Okay, let's keep going. Double tap the screen to hit the like. Make sure you share. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay. So examples of thin privilege. This is actually answering my question. Access to fashion, finding clothes that fit easily in a wide range of stores and styles. People in larger bodies often face limited options in higher prices for clothing. Is it fair to call that privilege though? I'm not sure, and I've been overweight my whole life. I'm not sure if it's fair to call clothing availability in certain sizes a privilege. Skinny had its time as attractive, but when Juvenile came out with that Back That Ass Up video in 99 and the 2000s, those skinny girls became, I think you meant extinct. Well, okay. I mean, one advantage is to be athletic and strong. Okay. I mean, okay. So Wayne, help me out with what you're saying. Are you saying that skinny privilege doesn't exist because you don't find skinny women attractive? And then this is like, I don't want to do a poll every 5 seconds, but it's like, okay, so does this only apply to women? I'm doing it. I'm setting up a new poll. Okay. Oh, so we actually got some votes. So do these words offend you? About 30% said skinny, 20% said normal weight is offensive, 40% said fat is offensive, and 13% said more than one is offensive. Okay, so I'm gonna end this poll. I didn't actually think that I was gonna get any votes on that, but okay, so about 40% of people said fat is offensive. Okay, and less than 15% of people said more than one. All right, so let me end that poll, and I want to know: do men have skinny privilege? Do men have skinny, not shiny, skinny privilege? They should let moderators do this. Like, you should be able to set up a poll for me, Jen. Yes. No. Okay. Because this seems like, okay, this seems like a thing toward women, right? It didn't specify in the definition, but let's continue. So we're talking about examples of thin privilege healthcare. Okay, this is going to be interesting, especially for those of us on a GLP-1. So, being taken seriously by healthcare providers, having medical issues investigated thoroughly without immediately attributing them to weight, and potentially accessing lower health insurance rates. Individuals in a larger body Individuals in larger bodies may experience bias, have their concerns dismissed, or face delays in appropriate care. Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me tell y'all something. So I recently moved out of North Carolina, and I was looking at the health insurance rates for South Carolina, because I have marketplace insurance. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it was nice to put 184 pounds versus 240 pounds. Like it was nice. Now, the rates were cheaper. They were, but I don't know if it was because of my weight. I don't know that. I can't It would have to be apples to apples. Like I would have to compare it to um I would have to it seems like y'all still have the chat under control, okay? So if y'all need, yeah, reindeer, send the reminders. You will get timed out or banned. Okay, all right. So either participate in the conversation productively or not at all. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. You can disagree, but please be kind. Like that's literally the like one of the only, no medical advice, and be kind and have an open mind. Two rules. Y'all can follow that. It's not that hard. Okay. But I definitely am not trying to necessarily censor. But it's like, come on, like whatever. Okay. All right. So being taken seriously in the healthcare industry is that, I would say that's a real thing. I would say that's a real thing. Like I said before, I'm you know what offends me? The fact that my doctors never talked about my weight. Now, originally I said maybe that's because doctors aren't talking about it because they don't want to offend people. But what if it's because they don't care? What do y'all think? Because I don't find it offensive when doctors address my weight. I find it offensive when they don't, because that's how I was able to get up to 242 pounds. My own behavior and my doctor's not looking out for me. You know what I mean? Also, like, there's a little bit of okay. Do you want every time you go to the doctor with something wrong, they attribute it to your weight? No. But do you want them to never mention your weight? Like if you're developing heart disease or diabetes, you don't want them to talk about your weight. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit of a, it's like, I don't know, but I definitely feel like there is a bias against overweight people in the medical field. I mean, that is like clear as day. I wouldn't have thought so before, but after hearing how some doctors talk about people being on a GLP-1 for weight loss, they really despise it. They really can't stand it. They really can't stand it. Hello, Raymond from Australia. Okay, public spaces, fitting comfortably into seats in various settings like public transportation, theaters, and doctor's office. Is that a privilege though? You know what else I was gonna put as a title? I'm gonna just start doing what I think, because I be right. I be right, and I can't just worry about not offending people all the time. But I was gonna put skinny privilege versus fat entitlement. Now, here's the thing. Are skinny people privileged because they can fit in average spaces? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the airports, the plane seat one grinds my gears. It does. Because there are a lot of things that are getting bigger. Like, cars are getting bigger to accommodate. You get more and more disability access. But it's like, I'm not sure that if I go into a doctor's office and, I'm at 240 pounds, right? And a person next to me is 40 pounds, 100-pound difference. If they can fit into the seat comfortably, but my thighs hit the seats, I don't look at that person as privileged. It just is what it is. Or going shopping. I don't look at clothing stores not having my size as me being discriminated against. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me see. John says, I saw my doctor yesterday and he had me 12.5 and 15 milligram without me even asking. He was just excited that I lost 40 pounds. I'll take it though. Well, John, you don't have to titrate up if you don't want to. Just talk to your doctor. Sydney says, all my doctors started talking about my weight gain as soon as it started because it started after I entered menopause. They counted, mentioned, and noted every pound I gained. Sydney, how did that make you feel? Did you appreciate that, or did it feel like they were judging you? Reindeer doesn't think that's a privilege. Okay. All right. If you haven't already, double tap the screen to like the stream and make sure you are subscribed. Okay. So I'm not so sure these are privileges that the healthcare thing, we can get back to that. But the clothes and the public spaces, I'm just like, nah, I don't know if that's a privilege. Social interactions, experiencing less scrutiny, judgment, or bullying based on appearance, and potentially receiving more positive attention in social settings or from potential partners. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, let's me read this again. Social interactions. Experiencing less scrutiny, judgment, or bullying based on appearance, and potentially receiving more positive attention in social settings or for potential partners. Now, I asked y'all in the poll that I posted last night, do you feel like you're being treated differently since your weight loss? Yes, I've been treated better. Yes, I've been treated worse. I haven't been treated differently at all, or I haven't been paying attention. Okay, now with this social interactions one, I never got bullied for my weight as an adult. That was only when I was a kid and maybe a little bit into my teens. As an adult, I've never gotten bullied for my weight, right? But let me tell y'all something that I've noticed recently. And I don't know if this is just in my head because I'm not looking for it, but I have a good sense of awareness, right? When it comes to like I like to people watch, I should say. And I have noticed, like, this started at about 45 to about 50 pounds down. People, how do I want to put this? I don't want to say people are nicer to me. Okay, there is a combination between like me feeling like one, people are like out of their way nicer and noticing me more, which is weird. Like not to be funny, but I'm used to being pretty invisible. I know y'all not gonna believe me, but I'm used to being pretty invisible. Like, and it's never bothered me. Like, I'm used to being able to just move throughout the world without, for the most part, people bothering me. Every once in a while, you know, a guy will say, hey, try to get my number every once in a while. But for the most part, I'm used to just being able to move throughout the world incognito. Since losing about 50 pounds, people are speaking to me more. Like randomly. And I don't know if it's just because maybe I'm in a nicer area because I house sit. I go all over the place. I don't know, but I remember like going to the grocery store, like within the past couple of weeks. I remember going to the grocery store and like people kept saying hi to me. And now I'm in the South, people do that. Like people do that here, but it's usually like, oh God, I can't explain it. It's usually like a good morning, like a mutual good morning type of thing. But something feels different. I can't explain it. Oh my gosh, I can't explain it. Something feels different. It feels like people are noticing me more and being like out of their way nice. But I can't. I would have to go around to different places to really see if that's really happening. I don't know if it's because of my weight difference. Like, I don't know, but I definitely went from like we don't even see you to like, hey, hi, hey, hello. It's just like, hi. Like, Hello. Okay. All right. So let's see. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I don't know, y'all. I could be making it up in my head. You know I'm crazy. Okay. All right. So felt bad about it because it was out of my control. All of my regular activities and form of eating no longer worked. I was like, what else am I supposed to do? Okay, so Sydney, did they help you beyond that, or did they just talk about your weight? Did they just talk about it, or did they actually try to help you and get you on some hormone replacement? All right. Hello from Turkey. Hello. All right. So let me give y'all a little break. All right, let me give y'all a little break. Hold on. All right. So let's do this. All right. Cool. Let's give it a little break. All right. So let's see what the poll is saying. Oh, okay. 57% say men have skinny privilege. Men? What do you say? Did y'all vote? Did the only ladies vote? Like, what happened here? Men, what do y'all think? Do y'all have skinny privilege? I don't know. I don't know. I agree with you that that's definitely been happening to me lately. So Teddy, it's reindeer, you don't time them out. Do what you got to do. Like if they're not being productive, time them out. Like that's fine. Like if it gets overwhelming for you, then stop. That's all I mean when I give the disclaimer. Like I don't want y'all working super hard if you don't feel like it. But if you feel like it and you gave them a warning, go ahead and tell them. I don't got no control over y'all. Jen is y'all union rep. I call HR, call Jen, okay? All right. So yeah, do y'all thing. I just don't want y'all so busy timing out that you can't listen to the content. But if it bothers you, go ahead and remove it. As long as like people can disagree, they can push back. People cannot like fat people. They cannot like skinny people. They cannot like whoever they want. Just be productive in your conversation. Not productive, but be participate in the conversation in a way that's not just outlandish disrespect. Okay. All right. So Teddy says that the whole people being nicer thing has happened. Now, I don't know, y'all. The real test would be me going to the Northeast. Honestly, like where I'm from. The real test would be me going to the Northeast because I'm from New York and I'm used to people just not seeing me. Like no good morning and all of that like they do in the South. Like I'm used to being completely invisible in New York. I'm used to that. So when I go other places, I'm used to people just overlooking me. It don't bother me. But like I said, something is happening about IGs. Something has happened around like the 50-pound mark. People are going out of their way to be nice. Hey, Nicole. So I don't know what that's about. Okay. All right. Receiving more positive attention in social settings. I could see that. Okay, would that be a privilege? Like if you're in a room and there's thin people and there's in between people and there's overweight people, the thin people get the most attention. Is that a privilege? I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that a privilege? Maybe. Like I see a privilege as no, I don't want to say an unfair advantage, but I see a privilege as an advantage. I mean, unless you're in a dating setting, how would then people getting more attention be an advantage over you? Unless you're trying to date the people that's giving the attention. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Like, okay, you know what would be a privilege? Like if a company said, we're only going to hire thin people. Like we deliberately only want thin people. Maybe that's a privilege. Now, it's not your fault that you're thin and that you're being extended that privilege, but that would be a privilege. But I feel like the way thin privilege is stated, it's more like fat entitlement. Like, okay, so let's get into it, right? AI helped us out. AI gave us a good foundation. Let's get into it, right? Because I would guess that the idea of thin privilege came from people that are not thin. I don't think that that's a leap, right? I don't know who coined the term, but I would guess that it came from people that are not thin, okay? And the reason that people that are not thin would feel like thin people have privilege because we're treated differently. Okay, fine, we're treated differently. We are treated differently. No problem with that. Whatever. Society leans more toward thin as attractive. Okay. Like, all right. Do thin people get more opportunities? Well, opportunities at what? Like what? Like, I don't, this is kind of hard because it's like my starting point is like, I don't see thin privilege. I don't see pretty privilege. I don't see those things in my eyes because I'm worried about me. So that, like, I have to be clear, that's my starting point of like, I've never felt like a thin person had privilege over me. And I never felt like I had privilege over somebody else because I'm pretty or people think I'm pretty or whatever. So I don't see the world through that lens, but I'm trying to understand, especially considering how people treat you based on your weight, because, right, I'm losing more and more weight. So I'm wondering, like, as we lose weight, right, because people already say we're cheating with the GLP-1s. As we lose weight, are we now, like, are the X fats, y'all know I'd be out of control with the titles. Are the X fats now, like, when you become thin, do you now walk through the gates of privilege, or are you kind of like born with it? Are you born with skinny privilege, or can you like earn it? Or can you like buy it? I don't know. JB says, I see pretty and thin privilege. It's a thing. JB, help me out, okay? Help me out. I'm trying to understand. So we can start with skinny privilege and we can work our way to pretty privilege. So I use the AI definition of thin privilege. How do you see thin privilege playing out, JB? Let me know. Okay. All right. Jen says, is it them or us? Okay. My starting point leans more toward it's a us thing, but I have an open mind. So let's talk about it. But my starting point is it that they're privileged or that we feel like we're at a disadvantage? Like, is it them or is it us? And I also feel like people can only have privilege that's given to them. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't say, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Y'all help me out because I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you think women can still have skinny privilege if she's not attractive in the face? Okay, so who's that? Moon Pie. Perfect point. Can you, and I'll do you one better because this was my problem. Can you have pretty privilege if you're fat? Because that's what I was told. I have pretty privilege, like even at my highest weight of 240 pounds. So it's like, can you have skinny privilege if you're not attracted by, let's say, by societal norms? I know people don't like the word normal, okay, but work with me. If you don't fall within the conventional parameters of attractiveness, can you still have skinny privilege? That's a good question, because I was confused as to how I was told I have pretty privilege, and I'm like, people see fat first. They don't see pretty first. Like they don't. Like, okay. Only one of my doctors attempted to help by sending me to a dietitian. However, that was no help because I figured out my hormones were a big part of the problem. Eventually, I sought the help of a functional medicine doctor, and then I finally had the medical help I needed. Sydney, I'm so happy that you took your health into your own hands, and I'm really sorry that you went through that experience with your doctors. But that is the bias that we're talking about. How are you going to talk about somebody's weight and like you have no method of help? Now with me, it was the opposite. It was like they never talked about my weight and I was desperate for help. Like, help me. But they just let me get sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker. So yeah, I'm glad you were able to take control into your own hands. Brianna, or is it Brianna, says, I think you feel I think if you feel better, your confidence boosted, and you start walking in the room like you belong, people start to notice. But I've seen my skinnier friends in action receive more attention. Okay, Brianna, is that a privilege that they receive more attention? And okay, I would agree with you that if you walk with more confidence, people will notice. I will agree with that, even though I'm not sure if I'm doing that. I don't know. I feel regular. I just feel the same. So I don't know if I'm walking with more confidence. That could be it too. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad Sydney advocated for herself. Modeling, acting, music, a lot of certain jobs, car dealers, airports, in my opinion, skinny or slim, thick builds have privilege. Modeling, acting, music. Oh, okay. So you're saying like entertainment, the entertainment industry, so that would be modeling, acting, music, prefers a certain look, and you say that that's the thin look. Okay, I could see that. And then jobs like car dealers, airports, so customer facing jobs prefer a certain look. I'm not so sure about airports. Car dealerships? Okay, car dealerships. Okay, so car dealerships, I would think, have the mindset of people buy with their eyes. So maybe having attractive, but see, that's the thing. That goes back to Moon Pie's comment. Thin don't always mean attractive. So I don't know. You would have. I'm not sure about the car dealerships one. I'm not sure about the car dealerships and airport one. But I get what you're getting at there. That is so true about the confidence. XO says, ever since I got fat, like 331 pounds, and all people do is talk about my weight and make jokes about it. I'm sorry to hear that. So are you still at 331 pounds, XO, or are you trying to lose weight, or like, tell me more. G says, I don't believe it's about weight, so to speak. It's more about body type. It's not about weight, it's about body type. Tell me more, G's. JB says, people want attractive people around them. You get more opportunities. Yeah, but thin doesn't mean attractive. Oh, okay. So you were talking about thin privilege and pretty privilege. So are you saying that, okay, so JB, do you believe you can have pretty privilege and be fat? And you can have thin privilege and be conventionally not fall between the parameters of attractiveness. I don't want to say be conventionally unattractive. That sounds mean, but you know what I mean. Like, you got down to 319. Okay, perfect. What's your goal? Two people can be the same weight and have different bodies, hence more or less attention privilege. Okay, so are we conflating attention with privilege? That's a good point, G's. Are we conflating? And that goes back to, who said it? Who said they see their friend in action get more privilege? I think that was Brianna. So, I mean, are we saying that attention and privilege is the same thing? Because there's a such thing as negative attention. Like, I don't want people ogling me everywhere I go. It may happen, but I'm not necessarily looking for that. So are we conflating attention with privilege? And if we are, that goes back to Jen's earlier point. I think that's more of an us thing. And when I say us, I'm saying overweight people. Overweight. Now, I brought up the pretty thing because I don't want to confuse the topic, but I brought up the pretty thing because I've been told, I've never been told I have thin privilege. I've never been told I've had fat privilege, but I've been told I have pretty privilege. So I wanted to put that out there. 2:30. Okay. All right. So keep us updated. Most of us here are still trying to lose weight. I've lost 56 pounds recently and I got another 44 to go. So yeah. Thank you for joining us. That might be true about car dealerships. When I think about car salesmen, I've never seen a fat one. My car salesman was definitely attractive. I mean, he was short. He didn't have height privilege. He was short. Like, so, okay, let's see where we are with the men. 53% of people say men have skinny privilege. Men, where are you? Do you have skinny privilege, or are there no thin men here? Um, I I don't know. This seems like more of a woman thing. I don't feel like men get judged for their weight. But am I wrong? Do y'all? Do y'all get judged for y'all weight? Oh my God, I sound so sexist. But I just, like, do y'all get judged for your weight? Men have fit privilege. I will say that. Yeah. Like there are women that still shy that are still shy about putting on muscle and being in the gym. So we don't have that. Muscle privilege, fit privilege. Okay. All right. Okay. Men have fit privilege. Yeah, I don't know if they have thin privilege. I'm not sure if men are treated better because they're thinner. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's the case in the workplace. If we're talking about no fat car dealers, car salesmen. Yeah, Reindeer doesn't think men. I don't think men get judged about their weight. Like now, could there be some discrimination in the workplace? Possibly, depending on the job that you're looking for, right? And okay, all right, okay. But this is the thing as well. It's like everything isn't for everybody. And I know this is going to sound so mean, but like, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? There was a controversy a few years ago with, I think it was like the CEO or something of Lululemon, basically saying like, our clothes are not for overweight people. I think there was some like fat acceptance stuff going on. Y'all correct me if y'all know. But I think there was some fat acceptance stuff going on about how when bigger women put on Lululemon leggings, they become sheer. Like you can see through them. And it's like, come on, Lululemon, like make some better leggings so that they're not see-through. And I think it was the CEO or somebody came out and was like, but it's not for y'all. Oh my God. I find this funny. If you find this offensive, hang in there with me. Do not leave. Do not unsubscribe. I promise y'all I have a good heart. But I find this funny, okay? I'm not saying that the CEO or whoever said it was right for saying this, but I do find this funny. Because it's like, if I put on something and it don't look right for my body type, going back to what Jeez was saying, I don't wear it. I don't wear it. It never occurs to me to get online or anything or write a strongly worded letter to the company like, you need to make this fit my body type better. No, I just buy clothes that fit my body type. Jen, oh my God. Jen says he did and it was funny. It was funny. Now, I'm not saying he's funny because I think he might be a little racist. Like, he said something about not naming the company Lululemon so that it would sound funny when, like, Asians said it or something. So, that... We're not going to get into that. But, so I'm not saying he's a funny man. Like, I don't know if he's a good person or not. I don't know. But it is funny. Like, why put someone in a position to have to tell you that? Like why put a business owner in a position to say the clothes are the way they are? Like, if they were meant to be worn in bigger sizes, we would make bigger sizes. Okay, that's the perfect way to put it. He does sound like a madman. He really does. Like, he sounds a little like loony, but that don't mean the point wasn't funny. I don't know about him as a man, but the point was funny. Like, the point was funny. It was blunt. It was honest. I get why some people wouldn't have liked it, but okay, so put it to you like this. I took no offense. I have been in Lululemon. I haven't purchased anything, but I have been in the store and I'm just like, not yet. Like, I don't really like tight fitting. Like, the sizes weren't for me. I probably could have squeezed into something, but I didn't want to squeeze into it. You know what I mean? I don't like tight fitting spandex or whatever. So, yeah, like I was just like, okay, it's not for you. Like, it's not for you. Usually men make fun of each other when they are super skinny or fat. Okay. King Dress says it's the same thing. If you aren't fat, you are thin. Basically, it's a synonym. JB says, I believe heavier people have a hard time. People can be mean if they don't express it out loud. People can be mean even if they don't express it out loud. Heavier people have a harder time with what? With being like judged in society? I would, if that's what you meant, I would agree. But Does that mean that people that aren't heavier have privilege though? Like, are they privileged because no one makes fun of them? Like, me and my best friend growing up, we were like this. We were inseparable, but we were polar opposites in body type. I was obviously on the heavier side, and she was obviously like on the thinner side. And she got made fun of for being skinny. I got made fun of for being fat. So I never looked at her as like she's treated better than me or gets more attention. In fact, I don't think that she did get more attention in hindsight. I don't think she did. Like, but I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm just saying, like, from my worldview, I never looked at my thinner because okay, so let's go back to, I think it was Moon Pie or I think it was Moon Pie's comment. Let's go back to the whole pretty thing, right? One, let's just be clear. I didn't see myself as pretty growing up until I started to get like a little bit older, like into my teenage years, right? So I never expected attention, right? Like I said, I'm used to being invisible. I'm just used to it. I'm just used to it, right? But let me tell you something. I had a group of friends, and we were 99% black. We were 99% black, but none of us looked alike. None of us looked alike. Like, we were all black, but none of us looked alike. I was the fat one. We had like an in-betweener, and we had a couple of like tall, thin ones. And we had one that was like dark skin, so she got made fun of for her skin tone. I got made fun of for my weight. Even though there were other skinny people in the group, for some reason, my best friend, like the one that we were thick as thieves, she got made fun of for her weight. I'm not really sure why, but maybe because she was the thinnest. I'm not really sure. And then we had one that was like an in-betweener, but she got made fun of for not being pretty. So it was like, who had the privilege in the group then? Who had the privilege? Who had the privilege? I wish I could do this in a poll. Four girls walk into a room. One's fat, one's dark skinned, one's thin, one's quote unquote unattractive in the face, like less pretty in the face, quote unquote, or so they say. Who has the privilege? That's a good question. Who has the privilege in that situation? Thin, fat, dark skin, less pretty. I'm not saying she was. I'm just saying that was like the thing at whatever. Like, that's what people would say to her. Who had the privilege? Okay, y'all let me know, and then I'll get caught up on the comments. I'm not sure of your what your topic ask is. I was just responding to what I thought the ask was. Oh, don't let me confuse you, G's. I be getting lost in the comments, so don't let me confuse you. You probably on topic, and I'm somewhere in La La Land. I remember that Lululemon controversy. He spoke the truth, and people just mad. Every piece of clothing is not made for everybody. Absolutely. I've never blamed my clothes for not fitting. Exactly. I have cellulite. I don't wear white pants. Is that a thing, Jen? I don't have enough white pants to know. I got a lot of cellulite. I don't wear thin strap bras, but I'm not mad because they're being made for other people to wear. I'm actually happy to hear that not a lot of y'all are not offended by certain things not being made for you. Like, so, okay, I'll just go wear what fits. Like, there's a lot of cute shit that fits. Now, when I got up to my highest weight and I couldn't find cute, okay, let me tell y'all something. When I got up to my highest weight and I couldn't find cute clothes that fit, that effed me up. Like, so it was time to make a change. Like, there was other stuff, my mental health, my physical health, all of that. But when I could not find cute clothes, I didn't get mad at like, well, why won't they make this in a 2X? And why won't they make that in a 3X? And why can't, it was like, oh, I can't find a swimsuit that's cute in the 3X, 4X. Nah, it's time to get back down to like the 1X, the XL, the 1X, because that's where the cute stuff is at. I'm so sorry. Like, and if you are at a point in your journey where you're having that struggle where you can't find clothes, if you're at a point of like changing your life and losing weight for your health and stuff, hang in there. The cute stuff is coming. It's coming. Like, listen, I ain't no shame in my game. We a little vain over here. I am vain. Okay, we are vain, Venetian, all of that. So we want to be cute. Like, and I'm not saying you can't be a 3X and a 4X and be cute. I just don't know how to do that. Like when I got up to 4X swimsuits, I couldn't. There was like two options in the Shein on the Shein website. It was like two options. I was like, these are both ugly. I don't want either one of those. I just like I don't want either one. I want the cuter stuff. And the cuter stuff is in like the XL, 1X, you know? So, I mean, that's just how I feel. And then, you know, now I can fit into some cuter stuff. Okay, maybe it's because you're more confident and maybe. I had not considered that. Thank y'all for saying that. Because I was a little weirded out. I was like, why are people being nicer to me? Not that people were being mean before. They just kind of overlooked me and it was fine. I'm just used to it. Your friend group sounds like outcasts. Mine? That was normal. The pretty privilege topic has always been more of a light versus dark, straight versus coiled. Oh. Yeah, but I never really had a problem with my skin tone either. That's a, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say that's a black people thing though. Like the colorism thing. That's not true because a lot of Latin countries have colorism issue too. I don't know. Like the internet is a weird place because you see people having conversations about all these issues that they're having in society. But I kid y'all not, I did not have a problem with my hair. Like I have 4C hair naturally. I didn't get made fun of for my hair. I didn't get made fun of for my skin tone. But that doesn't mean those things don't. Like I said, okay, so in my friend group, one got made up for her skin, one got made fun of for her being thin. I got made fun of for being overweight, and one got made fun of for not being as pretty as the rest, I guess. What's the skinny girl's body type? How do I answer that? Are there like labels to them? Are there labels to the body types? So I'll say like the one that got made fun of, just thin, like no shape, just I guess straight up and down. I'm not sure if there's like a literal term for it, but the dark skinned one was model-esque. Like she should have been on somebody's. I can't explain it. Like she should have been on somebody's runway. She was thin. She was model thin though. Like y'all know what I mean. I can't explain it. Like she was pearly. Well, I guess pearly is the wrong example, but like she had like she was dark skinned, but her skin was like silky smooth. It was like silky smooth, just naturally glistening with no product. Super smooth, and she presented in like a model-esque type. But I don't know, like a bot. I don't know. Whereas my closest friend was more, I don't want to say just skinny, but she was just skinny. Like I can't explain it. I don't know. But who do y'all think had the privilege? Let me know. A lot of these crazy CEOs bringing a lot of attention to the brand. Also, people go in a buying frenzy. Shout out, please, Holly or Haley. I'm going to say there's no I. So I want to say Haley, but there's no I. Tell me how to say it. Sound it out for me. I think skinny privilege is never having to deal with being overweight. Hi, Delilah. Good morning. Asians have color divisions too. Ectomorph is the naturally lean, thin body type. Is it skinny privilege or pretty privilege? I think there's a such thing as both. Yeah, we're talking about both, Delilah, even though skinny privilege is in the title. I brought up pretty privilege because I was told I have pretty privilege. And my question is, can you have pretty privilege and be fat? Like, you know what I mean? Ectomorph. Let me see if I can look it up. Let me look up the body types. I don't think this is going to help me, though. Like, I don't think this is going to help y'all understand. Let me see. Body types. Oh, God. Come on. Endomorph, mesomorph, ectomorph. Let's see. Not rectangle, oval. I am dead. I need a picture though. Oh. Well, I mean, see, the ectomorph one is even that one is hard because there's different kinds of skinny. Like, okay, if I had to choose, I would say the dark skin one leaned more toward mesomorph, which is like the waist kind of comes in the middle, but she was tall. Like, I can't explain it. Like, she was tall and like she was thin. She was tall and thin. I can't explain it. So I would say the one that got made up made fun of for her weight was more like ectomorph, and maybe like the dark skin one was more like a tall mesomorph. Maybe just barely though. Like maybe. All right. I don't believe in X privilege. Maybe because I'm old. I don't either necessarily. Like not necessarily. Not when it comes to like, yeah, we could get into I'm not trying to get into race, so that's a separate conversation. But for everything else, not really. I don't really see it. I don't really see it. Look at Tess Holiday. I think she's definitely had pretty privilege being 400 pounds, but then her personality came out, and now, well, you don't see. I think Tess Holiday. Do you think Tess Holiday had pretty privilege? I think Tess Holiday had obese privilege. Really? Like, and I know people are going to say, oh, that doesn't exist. No, like in fat acceptance, the bigger you are, the more respect you get. You think Tess Holiday has pretty privilege? She's very pretty. She's very pretty. But I think her privilege comes from the respect she gets being a part of fat acceptance and body positivity. Like Lizzo. I don't think Lizzo had pretty privilege. She was able to walk around naked because there was a privilege in being so obese that if anybody says anything about you, they're fat phobic. That's a privilege. Being able to walk around with no clothes on or little to no clothes on at 350, 400 pounds, that's a privilege. Lizzo definitely had morbidly obese privilege. So the friend that you just said had the good skin and everything, had the privilege. If the skinny girl was just plain skinny, no butt, no breasts, and I did not say nothing about bogus in the face, okay? Well, so okay, so here. So are we saying the dark skin one had the privilege? Well, the reason that I asked was because we all had different points of getting our feelings hurt about something, right? So like I remember her leaving class one time because people were making fun of her skin tone, but she was drop dead gorgeous. Like she was good skin, like I said, good, beautiful long hair, tall. I got a thing for tall girlies. Like if I envied anything, it's girls with long legs. I need legs. Like, is there a leg surgery yet? Because I need it. But she walked with a sway. Like she was like, if you could naturally be a model, like if you could come out a model, it was her. But people made fun of her skin tone, and it made her cry. Just like my thin friend, people made fun of her weight being thin, and it made her cry. Like y'all want to hear a story time? If anybody that I ever went to school with sees this, y'all leave me alone, okay? I cannot change what has happened, all right? So let me know. Let me know if y'all want to hear a story time, right? So there was 5 of us, but I left out one because she was a sister of the tall dark skinned one, and I don't remember her ever being made fun of for anything, or so I left her out. And I didn't really have like a 5th category, so I just left her out. But the one that I said got treated like she was the least pretty of the group. Do y'all want to hear a story? Do y'all want to hear a story time about that? Okay. This motherfucker said bogus in the face. That's I never said that. And she wasn't. The one that I said got made up fun of for being skinny. She absolutely wasn't. And she ain't skinny no more. She done had a baby, so she got a butt now. She got some boobies now. Like she ain't skinny no more. She got mom bod. Like she got, but like beautiful mom bod. If you had the resources, you can buy XYZ. Now that resources is give me that privilege. I do think she had pretty privilege and most definitely fat privilege. It was her skinny face and huge body that was alluring. She don't have a skinny. Now, Delilah, we about to pull up Tess Holiday because she ain't got no skinny face. She don't got no skinny face unless I'm tripping. Let me see. Okay, is it because she ain't got no double chin? You can get that lipoed out. Like, for those that don't know who Tess Holiday is, I don't really have a good. Okay, this is her. Okay, that's Tess Holiday, and I mean, okay, I'll let you have it, Delilah. But I disagree about Tess Holiday. I don't dislike her, but I don't like her. A certain group of people find Tess pretty. I think Tess is pretty. She's in the face. She's very pretty. But I think her body gives her more privilege, just like Lizzo. And I don't find, like, I'm not trying to be, y'all not gonna like me, but I didn't think Lizzo was pretty. I still don't think Lizzo's pretty. Like, okay, she's not ugly though. I don't think Lizzo's ugly. I don't even think she's unattractive. I don't look at, like, okay, now that she's lost weight, when I look at her face, I can see more of her features. You know how sometimes when you're overweight, like your features get swallowed, so you kind of just look uniform across the face. Now that her face is slimming down, her features are coming out. So I would never say she's ugly. I think she's overall beautiful, but I don't think she's cute. Okay, like I don't think she's cute. They was grilling Lizzo. Lizzo definitely had fat privilege, but I don't think it was pretty privilege at all. It was look at this talented fat lady who doesn't care, but really she cared all along. Yeah, Tess is so problematic, and I'll be so glad when she shuts up. Tess is gonna get on Ozempic and then she'll shut up, and we'll come over here and drag her. Lizzo has a nasty attitude. That doesn't help her. Yes, give us story time. Lizzo sure does have a nasty attitude, and I can't get behind it. Story time. Okay, but she has less relevant. She's less relevant now that she's not fat. Yeah, the privilege. Yeah, she had fat privilege. What privilege did Oprah have at her highest weight? That was a different era, so I can't even tell you. I don't know. I don't, like, mind you, I don't think all obese people have privilege for being obese. I think people that know how to monetize their obesity, they end up having privilege for being obese. Like people, like I don't think the obese privilege started until fat acceptance became a movement. I'll put it to you like that. Where the bigger you became, the bigger you are, the more respect you got, and the more you could isolate people that weren't as big as you. No, she did, but doesn't anymore. When she first came out, she did, but she gained like 100 or 200 more pounds, and now it's in her face too. Oh, okay. I guess her face didn't match her body. Lizzo is average. I don't think Lizzo's not. Lizzo's okay. Lizzo's okay. Like she was okay when she was big. She's okay now. Like it's like, okay. I can see why somebody would call her pretty, but I don't think she's pretty. I just looked up Tess Holiday. She looks average to me. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with y'all. I don't give a shit about no Tess Holiday. Oprah had the privilege of anything she endorsed was gold. Oprah is one, in my opinion, who always brought her weight, and that's what kept everyone else doing it. Brought up her weight. King Dress says, this sounds like a long time ago, though. Growing up in the early 2000s, we were cooking you for being dark. But now, being a man, I love dark girls. I've had some fat girls. Yeah, I'm 29, so this would have been 2010s. This would have been 2010s. So, like, this would have been, like, 2008, 9, something like that. something like, I was young. We were young. At this time, we were in middle school. We were young, but we kept the same friend group from middle school to high school. And then the one that I keep singling out as my best friend is because we were together since elementary school, and two of our family members are married to each other. So we were very close. Okay. So here's the thing, right? The story time. And why I was trying to figure out which friend had the privilege. Like, and y'all said the dark skinned one had the privilege, okay? And I was talking about how we all had instances of being made fun of. Like, we just did. We all had times where like I can think of at least one time that each of the four had a really bad experience about whatever they were being made fun of. So I gave you the story about the dark skin one. Someone was making fun of her skin color, and she was crying. So let me tell you about the one that was quote unquote, this is not me saying this is just what happened at the time. Don't start with me, y'all. The most, like, the least attractive one, or so they say, okay? So I was not present for this. I was told this story, okay? I was told this story by everyone that was there. So the other 3 or 4 friends, including her. So she was there. She never denied this story, okay? But this is some mean ass shit. And this happened in high school, right? And you know what? I'll do y'all one better. I'll give you the fucked up story time, but then I'll give you like the victory story, okay? There's a victory story as well, okay? So apparently the friend group, I didn't go to school this day, so I wasn't there. They were out. I'm watching these people's candles. They have like a mantle and want me to light the candles when they run out. Okay, so they were out for lunch or whatever. And they were all eating or whatever, sitting at a window. And a boys are so mean. Guys, no, y'all are men now. Why are y'all so mean when y'all young? Oh my God. So a boy, mind you, we're teenagers. This is high school age. A boy walks, a group of boys, or whatever. I don't know. But they're walking past the window. Oh my God. This is not funny. It's not funny, but they treated it as funny at the time. He walks past the window, and for no reason at all. Like no, like zero. Like, and these are not people that went to our school either. Like, these are just mean ass boys for no reason. Like, he walks past the window and he points her out, the one in the friend group that's supposedly the least attractive. And he says to her through the window, "You're fucking ugly." And they laughed at her. And when I say this was a joke for like, now, because I got made up for being fun of for being fat, I never really understood why this was funny. But in hindsight, if y'all want, I can give you my opinion on why this was so funny. So a strange boy walks up to her. Well, he's not in her face, but like to the window. He's like, "You're fucking ugly." And the reason why I'm doing it like that is because when they told me the story, they kept expressing it like this over and over. Like this is what he did. This was the gesture. This was the cadence. "You're fucking ugly." And when I say this was a joke for like weeks. Now, mind you, I think that girls do this thing when we're young where it never dawns on us to tell our friends to stop being mean, right? So I will take accountability for that. I didn't say, "Okay, y'all doing too much. Like, can we get over it?" So I didn't do my part. Okay, I didn't do my part. But I wasn't there, so I couldn't like quite share in the joke. Like I couldn't. It was one of those you had to be there moments. Like, so I didn't really understand the humor in it. But it was like, well, but it's not dawning on anybody that's just some mean ass shit to say. Like, that is just some mean ass shit to say, right? Especially by a stranger. You know what I mean? So we've all of us in the group had our moment where someone thought we were the most unattractive. You know what I mean? Like, so again, that's why I was asking, like, okay, who did you think had the privilege, right? Okay, so now here's the victory story, okay? To be fair, here's the victory story. So that same girl that was like supposedly ugly, unattractive, whatever, same girl, I would say, oh God, I can't remember if it was the same year or not. I think it was. Maybe it was the same year or the next year. There was a new boy. I know this sounds so childish, but y'all work with me here. Work with me. I'm not that far removed from high school. I'm only 29. Okay, this was like 10 years ago. Like, I'm not that far removed. Okay, so there was a new kid that came to our school. Tall, handsome. Did I mention tall? Did I mention handsome? Athletic? Did I mention tall, athletic, and handsome? Like, he was all of the things, right? All of the things, whatever. Ends up on the basketball team. And guess who? The tallest, the handsomest, the most athletic starting five, Guess who he ended up? And he wasn't black either. He was like something else. He was like, I don't know. He was Spanish. He was something. But guess of all the people in the whole school, guess who he ended up being with? He ended up picking her. Supposedly the most unattractive. You know what I mean? So I guess at the end of the day, you know, she showed everybody. She ended up with the most attractive kid in the school. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, when we're kids are mean. Like, teenagers are mean, kids are mean, middle school kids are mean, elementary school kids are mean. Okay, so fine. We're all adults now. At what point does the quote unquote privilege kick in? Is it something that you're born with? Like, is it something that you have? Like, do you earn it? Can you buy it? I'm with Jen. You can buy it. If there is a privilege, you can buy it. I would say that. But like, if we feel, and I'm not convinced, and I know JB was saying like, yeah, this is a thing, whatever. Even Delilah, this is a thing. I don't see it. I'm not convinced, but I'm willing to hear y'all out. Okay, so there's pretty privilege, and there's skinny privilege. Okay, so we talked about what skinny privilege gives you. So now that we're on Zepbound, if we become thin, do we get that privilege? Do we get it? Do we get that privilege? Not that I'm looking for it. I'm just curious. And if we do, like, do y'all feel like your weight loss has changed your attitude? Jen, I already know your answer, Jen, about no, not Jen, Sydney. I know your answer about acting different because you answered it yesterday. It shouldn't be any fat privilege. It's literally bad for you. That's why insurance privilege, skinny, healthy people. I'm 32, so some time frame basically. I mean, same time frame. Okay. Skinny doesn't mean healthy. So I'll disagree with you there, King Dread. But I don't think being fat is a privilege. But I do believe amongst fat people, there's a hierarchy that creates a privilege. We are asserting dominance, which normally equals being mean. Yeah, I got made fun of for being skinny when I was younger, but then when I gained weight, nobody said a thing. Have you seen or talked to her? Which one? The one that got called ugly, or the best friend that was made fun of for being skinny? Kids can be mean as hell to one another, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, and those same boys are still mean as fuck, even as men. Probably. You can most definitely buy anything except true happiness. Well, depends on what you define as true and happiness, Delilah. I don't subscribe to that. I believe in buying happiness. I like money. I believe in paying for like experiences and ease, and like I believe like money is a resource, and I believe in using that resource to make my life easier, and the easier my life gets, the happier I am. So that's my definition of paying for happiness, Delilah. I've heard men say you can tell a good looking woman who is fat because they act like they don't know they are good looking. You know what? That's probably me. Hey, Kat. No, we fell out. No, we, I can't remember what happened. I think there was a rift in the group in high school where me and my best friend went our way. The sisters went their way. So like the tall, dark skinned one and her sister, they went their way. And the other one, the fifth one, was kind of like caught in between. She was like a part of fraction of, you know, she I guess what happened, I can't say we fell out because nothing happened between me and her. But she tried to, remain friends with everybody, and I guess in the end, she just ended up picking a side or whatever. It was something stupid, high school stuff, dumb, 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 dumb. It was dumb, but no, I haven't spoken to her. Nope, I haven't. I haven't. Now, surprisingly, I mean, maybe this is, again, I'm not that far removed from high school, so y'all got to forgive me for going back. But like, with all of that being said, who do y'all think? Let me ask y'all another question. So amongst the friends, right? Friends. Because really only one of them was really my friend. It's just that it just so happened that all the black girls hung out together, because there wasn't that many of us. There was about 5 of us, and we all clicked up. 6, 7 of us, something like that. We all clicked up, but we called each other friends. But who do y'all think, right, was the target of the group though? Maybe guys don't have this, but ladies, right? It don't matter how old you are, because this can happen in, as teenagers, and this can happen in your adulthood too, which is so weird. Like, this is why, like, if when friend groups as adults get into it with women, it's like what is this, high school? You know what I mean? So who do y'all think was the target of the group, right? Like, do y'all believe like there can be one person in a group of friends that, let's just say, the other ones talk about? I'ma just go ahead and tell y'all, it was me. I was the one that got talked about when I wasn't around and stuff like that. But like I said, it was high school. All the black girls hung out together. It just was what it was, and that's just what it was. But ultimately, we ended up. It didn't last for. It lasted from middle school up until probably about senior year, and then finally, it took this much. Like, essentially what happened was they fell out with my best friend, right? Because we're friends outside of school. They fell out with her, and everybody stopped talking to me. It was just like, we ain't never like you anyway. Go over there. And I was just like, okay, what the fuck ever. Anyway, if rich people were so happy, I didn't say rich people were happy. Delilah. Where'd you get that? Tell me more, Delilah. Tell me more. We could have a whole show about this, Delilah. I didn't say rich people were happy. I said I believe in money buying happiness. My happiness. I didn't say other people. It can buy other people's happiness. I said me. I know what makes me happy. Traveling. You know what costs? You know what you need to travel? Money. Zepbound makes me happy. You know what I need for Zepbound? Money. Doing my hair and my nails makes me happy. I need money for that. Having security, I need money for that. Buying clothes or doing nothing. Doing nothing is free. That makes me happy too as well. But I still gotta pay bills, and you know what I need for that? Money. So I like my car. It costs money. Yeah. Money buys me happiness. The things in life that make me happy, I pay for. I am the type of person that pays for experiences. Yeah. Skinny doesn't mean healthy, but in comparison to just being skinny or fat, would skinny not be a better option? There's a lot of options in between skinny and fat, right? Okay. On paper, sure. Like, of course, King Dread, we would have to define what we're considering skinny, what we're considering fat, and what we're considering better, right? But just to not split hairs, if you, I think a better way to say it would be, if you have to choose between being obese versus not being obese, it's better to not be obese, right? But I think being underweight can be toxic, just like being overweight can be toxic. Like for your body, it can be unhealthy. So, and then if you're talking about looks as far as better, then that just depends on who's looking. I'm not friends with any of my high school friends anymore. Like, life happens and I'm fine with that. Yeah, me neither. Rich people can be unhappy, but money can buy happy. Oh yeah, like I never said, look, I don't know about them people. They got, and that's the thing. Like, y'all gonna send me down a rabbit hole, and this is not what this topic is about. But I grew up without money, and then I started making money. There is a difference in my life experiences. There's a difference. People say more money, more problems. Sure, if you don't spend properly, right? Like I did. Like I didn't spend properly. So now that I'm more aware, yeah, like it's different. But I like the things that money affords me. Girl, to everyone, work for an airline, see the world for nearly free. I mean, I house sit. I am seeing the world for nearly free. Well, I'm seeing the country for nearly free. I haven't done international house sitting yet. I've been exhausted, so I haven't even looked. And also I work, so I gotta stay stateside. But no. Like, I'm okay with liking nice things. I'm okay with liking money. I'm okay with that. I don't think being happy about Delilah, you're gonna take me off track. But hey, we're already here. We're talking about privilege, right? So we've covered skinny privilege. My verdict is, okay, so let's do another poll on skinny privilege. Let's do another poll. Let's by the time we talk about this, I mean, now that we've talked about it, let's see what the verdict is. Does skinny privilege exist? Let's see what the verdict is. Please make sure you like the stream. Just double tap the screen to like. Okay. Does skinny privilege exist? Go ahead and vote. My vote is no. Because nobody has told me anything. Thank you, King Jared, for subscribing. Maybe you had already did, but it's just now popping up for me. So I haven't heard anything that has convinced me, but maybe we need to do this as an open panel so people can come up and talk with me. Okay. All right. I believe in experiences over material objects too. We go on trips instead of buy each other stuff. And my sibling family. Okay. I just sent my brothers to Switzerland for a concert. I didn't go to high school. Okay. Do the houses you sit for pay for your travel expenses like gas or car rentals? That would be awesome. No. No, they don't. The exchanges, I get to stay in their house for free and use their stuff. I get to stay in their house for free and use their stuff, and I have to take care of the pets. That's the exchange. So it's a barter system of sorts. They don't pay me. Now, I have had a house sit tip me $200. That was amazing. I went to this one house. Don't forget to vote on whether or not you think skinny privilege exists. We're going to have to cover this topic several times, especially as I get closer and closer to my goal weight, because I've never been a normal weight in my life. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect how people treat me and how I move throughout the world. So we're going to cover this several times, okay? But I had this one house sit, and they had two Saint Bernards, and it was very hard for them to keep the house clean because Saint Bernards are the dirty, dirty dogs. Like, they shed and they drool everywhere, and it was just like they're hard to take care of. And when they got home, that house was spotless. It was a 2-story home. I think it was like 3 or 4 bedrooms. Now, it's not my job to clean the spaces that I don't utilize, so I didn't have to like go into bedrooms that I didn't use and clean it and stuff like that. But the kitchen, the living space, and my room that I use, everything was spotless. They tipped me $200. No, they didn't pay for anything. I pay for my travel, but again, I don't pay rent because I don't have a home. I don't have an apartment or a house. If I need somewhere to go, I go to my dad's house, and that's very new. But in the meantime, I just house sit. Yo, I was scrolling and just seeing you. Oh, thank you. Reindeer, it would be super fun. Hulk Hogan died. Oh no. I kind of wish I hadn't read that out loud. Oh man. No. Are we just Jen, how old are you, if you don't mind me saying? Like, am I just super young? Because it's like, it seems like everybody is like going. But they are in their like, 70s, 80s or whatever. But it just seems like celebrity after celebrity after celebrity is like going. Aw. Well, rest in peace to him. Yeah, rest in peace to him. My brother's nuts though. He once went to Hawaii just to say he went and was over there for 4 hours. I would do something like that if I didn't live on the East Coast. Like if I lived in Cali, I would do that. Okay, all right. I was just asking because I'm like, is it just me? Like, is it just I'm really young and like, celebrities, like these celebrities have just been around forever. I don't know. That makes you feel old? Well, Jen, I have a different perspective on age because I had young parents. Well, they weren't young when they had me. They were in their 40s when they had me. But like, my mom made 60 look good. My dad makes 69 look good. So, like, let me see if I can show y'all a picture. Like, I can't, I probably don't have one. Let me see if I can show you a picture. I don't even know how to use Facebook. How do I find my pictures? Okay, photos. So, like, it's hard for me to categorize old as anything before like the age of 70. It's hard for me. I'm looking for. Oh, this is gonna be hard to see. But like, this was my mom. Twinsy, right? This is my mom. I think this was her birthday, but I forget which birthday. But I feel like she was 60 by then. And then she was definitely 60 here. So this, God damn it. This is my mom and this is my niece. And I look like the both of them. Yes. Now I got to take the lashes off. But this is my mom, 60. This is my niece. And this is me. Yeah. So, my perspective on age is like, I don't know. Like, I embrace aging because my mom was just a baddie. Like, she just was. And I don't think I have a picture of my dad. I don't think I have a picture of him. Why don't I have a picture of my father? My dad thinks he's cute. He just got a whole new set of teeth. And he took like 10 years off of his life. And I don't like it. Your pawpaw. I mean, I don't have any kids yet. But he has grandkids. And it's like, be pawpaw. Who are you trying to go back to being 50? No, sir. Absolutely not. Like, you're going on 70. Act like it. Don't be trying to go back to 55 and be cute. Okay? Like, you can be 70 cute. No. You lived your life. You don't get to just age backwards because you got a new grill. And that's what he did. And it's just like, no. Okay, girl, I swear you made me think you were like 30. Yeah, Jen has a young soul. Yeah, Hulk going makes you feel old. Like, I was like, yeah, like that's how I was. Well, it didn't make me feel old. It made me feel like maybe I was just really young. Cause I'm like, is it? I don't know. My parents were young. My mom is 59. She's pretty. Thank you. Gorgeous mama. Thank you. Thank you. Twin. Like, I gotta take the lashes off. But like when I take them lashes off, that's my twin. Jen, that's all I seen too is the hair. Yeah. My mom, teeth do make you look younger or older for sure. Come through new teeth. No, Jen. No. Grandpa. Okay? Like, okay, all right. So when we go to Europe, I'm gonna take pictures with my dad. I didn't try. Let me not say try, but I wanted me and him to have like a matching outfit, and I didn't put no effort into making it happen. I wanted to match an outfit with him and with my cousin, and I didn't put no work into it. But maybe if it's not too late, I'll be able to still make that happen. But yeah, he got a whole new grill and just took like 15 years off. I mean, literally, he aged in reverse overnight. I was like, and it took some getting used to because I was like, I don't even recognize you anymore. Like, okay, young dad, like I'm almost 30. You can't be looking 55. That don't, weird. No. And I don't need no hussies trying to get with my dad. Okay, back up. That's another thing. Like, I know them old hussies at church. Okay, like let me show some respect. Okay. Them old ladies. Okay. Cause he's old. Okay. But I know they be trying to, oh, bye reindeer, thank you. Like, I know they be trying to get with him, and it's like, no. Like, no, back up. Okay. You got time, make it happen. Okay. All right. So I want to see. Okay, so we're at 60%. Yes. We're going to talk about this more. So can y'all tell me before we get out of here, are people treating y'all differently now that you've lost weight? I'm sorry, we had a long segue. That was Delilah's fault. That was Delilah's fault. So do y'all feel like people are treating you different? I'm gonna get over here and like, so we've been on for about an hour and a half. I've been trying to keep these under 2 hours, so we're doing good. Who feels like they're being treated differently? Who feels like no difference? People treat me the same. I feel like I feel like I'm more noticed. I don't know if that means people are treating me differently. I would have to compare it to how people, like the same people treated me before. So like, if a certain person treated me one way, and then I lost 100 pounds and they treated me another way, that's what I would consider being treated differently. But I'm not gonna pretend like people are treating me like I'm more noticed. And it could be, like y'all said, the confidence thing. It could be that. It could totally be that. Let me share the link to become a member. Now, y'all, you all know we're a little vain over here, okay? All right. So I don't know what y'all are waiting for on getting your Venetian badge. But that's not okay. That's not okay. So let me share the link. You won't be able to click it. So you have to copy and paste it into your browser if you would like to become a member. Unfortunately, YouTube blocks links in live streams, which is very ghetto. YouTube, like you're stopping like the most basic thing right here. All right. So let me share this. Let's all be a little vain. Okay. If I can find my live stream. Okay. I need somebody else to be able to do this for me. Oh, I can't do it. It won't let me. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Okay, whatever. All right. I don't see people, so I don't know, but I'm still obese even at 220 pounds down. Who knows? I think confidence makes the world of difference. So what's your current weight and what's your height, Delilah? I probably should already know this, but I don't be paying attention. I do pay attention, but then I forget. Like, I need sticky notes to remember where everybody is. I know Jen is in maintenance around, I think, 135. Reindeer is still losing, I believe. Sydney has another 20 to go, I think. Or is it another 40? But they're still losing, and I'm still losing. I have another 40 to go. I don't even know what to do with myself now that I'm within, like, I'm more than halfway there. 5'2", 260. Okay, so you're probably aiming for like 120, 115, something like that. Or are you aiming higher, like 130? Definitely under 140, right? All right. So you've been doing great. You'll get there. But I'm officially a year into my journey, and I did not reach my goal, y'all. Which is hard. That is really, really hard to accept. Sydney has another 20 to lose. Okay. It's hard to accept that I'm a year into the thing, and I have not reached my goal. 125, 135 goal range, because I can't imagine smaller. I can't imagine Like, okay, conversation back to high school. I'm within 20 pounds of my high school weight. I am within 20 pounds of my high school weight officially. Like, once I get to 166, I'll be back at my high school weight. Yeah, Jen is trying to gain. 3 years in, 1 year on Manjaro. It is a battle. And you know what? We're going to be battling for life. But that's why we're over here building community, because we got this. We're going to be on here 60 years old talking about titrate up or titrate down. Don't go away, Zepbound. We need you and we love you. Oh, wait. My Skims order has been delivered, y'all. Should I go get it? I know they didn't come to the door because there's a gate and the gate is locked. So they probably just dropped it over the gate. You're 35 to 45 pounds from your average weight. Yeah. I lost a lot of weight when I was in high school. I went down. I came down from like 187 to like 166 or something like that. Journey of life. No. First of all, you have not been commenting this whole time. You do not get to just be like, yeah, go outside and get your package, Vanity. Oh my gosh. Like what? Another 10 pounds to go. The struggle is real. 10 pounds till you're at goal, Cat? What? That ain't no struggle, girl. You got this. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I'm gonna go get. Oh God. You guys are such like. It's so much. It's always with the peer pressure, and these freaking birds are always like roosting on the goddamn porch thingy and leaving bird poop. So I hate going out the front door. But I'm gonna leave y'all here because I need a key. I need a car key or something. Oh no, I don't need a key. I'm not going to the car. I'm gonna leave y'all here because the second I go outside, I'm gonna lose Wi-Fi and my data is not good here. All right. So I'm gonna run. You guys talk amongst yourselves, like the stream, welcome anybody else that falls out of the clouds. And if you haven't fallen out of the clouds, what are you waiting for? We're all a little vain over here. So drop down, let us know what your goals are. Let us know what you think about the topic, or just say hey and let us know where you are watching from. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my package. Okay, I got it. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I checked the weather for Amsterdam and Zurich, and it's gonna be cold. Or my definition of cold. Like once you start to drop below 65, well, 70 degrees, that's cold to me, especially in the mountains. So I went on Amazon and ordered some sweaters and long sleeve blouses and stuff like that. So I'm going to show those as well when I get them. What is this? Oh, I thought this one. Wait, so what's this? Oh, is this my Zepbound? What? How the hell did it? Okay, so here's the Skims. I thought this was an Amazon package. Okay, this is like very flimsy packaging. Hold on. I wasn't going to do an unboxing, but let me show y'all this. I don't, what the fuck? Let me show y'all this. Hold on. No, because that, had I known, let me show y'all. I thought this was an Amazon package. That's why I had started mentioning the Amazon stuff. It doesn't say that it's from Skims. But this is like very flimsy packaging. I didn't like, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can like rip the address off. Nah, it's not gonna. Okay, but let me just do this, right? Like, I thought I was opening my Amazon package and this is what I got. Am I being picky here? Like, look, am I being unreasonable about this? You see that? This is very tacky. Very tacky. Are y'all listening to me or y'all just talking to each other? I'm complaining here. Oh, okay. Journey of Life said a live box opening. Okay, I'm trying to do it. And y'all talking to each other. I wasn't. Did y'all see that? But look at it. It's raggedy. Okay. Oh my God. Look. It's all like, the packaging is so whack. This is whack. Like, I did not realize this was the Skim. I didn't realize it came in this. I had a box in my hand. I thought that's what it was. But I guess this is my Zepbound. Very tacky. Very ugly. Very no effort. No effort. Like, and I order clothes online all the time. So it's like, ew. And then I get the box and it's all like bent up. And of course it's going to get messed up in transit. That's why you don't use that packaging. And then the other one came in like this thing. Okay, well, maybe I'm being picky. Maybe let's just see. Let's just see what the first. Does it even tell me? Okay, so this is the seamless sculpt bralette. I'm sorry, y'all. I was not prepared for an unboxing, but I'm very disappointed in this cheap ass packaging. I am very disappointed in this. But like I said, maybe I'm just being picky. I got it in the color Jasper in a size medium. Tell them I was live and it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing because I was like ripping it open, like, let me see if this is one of my Amazon sweaters. And I was like, the fuck? Like, what kind of whack ass packaging is this? Like, okay. Like, I don't even want that box. Like, ugh. Okay, so this is what it comes like. I mean, I guess it's okay. Again, not impressed by the presentation at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Now I ordered a medium based on the bust size that they had there. So this could potentially be too small, but I would rather it be too small and me size into it than it be too big and I can't use it once I lose weight, right? So this is the color Jasper. I actually like the color. I like the color a lot. The cup seems a little small for me. This is a size medium, so I didn't get to pick the cup size. The cup seems... Make it a short and send it to them. That is a good idea. This bra seems very tiny. So let me... Hold on. It says... Medium is a 36 to 38 bust, and a large is a 39 to 41. But for waist, it says 29 to 31 for medium, and for waist large, it says 31 to 34. So I was going based on the bust size. I'm no longer a 38 bust. So the large says 39 to 41. I figured that would be too big, and I still have another 40 to 50 pounds to lose. So the medium being a 36, 38, Does this look like a 36, 38 to you? I mean, I know it stretches, so let's test the stretch. Let's hope it don't break. Oh, it has this little thing in here. I like this because this is for grip, I assume. So this will be nice. Right? And yeah, Kat, actually, I just thought this was a nice color. I didn't even think about like trying to match it, but you're right. I think this is a good color match. And I probably can even go maybe up one. Maybe I can go up to the next shade. But this is good. I like this one. I just thought it was a nice color. This seems like a very small bra. Like even for a medium. This seems very... Oh, they look small, but they're not. Okay. I can go put it on. I can go try it on. Right? Like it's nice and stretchy. I just think the presentation was whack. Like the presentation was very ugly and raggedy. And I'm mad that my box is all bent up. Oh, they're sweaty in the Texas heat. Okay. I'm afraid to buy. You're afraid to buy clothes for your cruise. Yeah, me too. I was afraid to buy clothes for Europe, but I don't do cold. I don't do cold. I looked at that weather and it's gonna get into the 50s. I said, nope. Give me a sweater. Give me a sweater. Delilah, I cannot do with that plastic grip. I've never experienced that, but I don't know if it's gonna bother me. If it's too tight, that might bother me. But I'm gonna try it on. Let me just show y'all the other one. So this was the seamless sculpt bralette. This is what it's supposed to look like in color Jasper. Okay. So at first glance, I'm not impressed. I'm impressed with the color. I really like the color. But this looks like it's too small for me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna like send it back or anything. We'll see. I'll go try it on. And then what in the Shein packaging? Oh my God. Like this, I mean, this doesn't bother me per se, but it's just adding insult to injury is how I feel. It's just adding insult to injury. This is the Fits Everybody Scoop bralette in color Onyx. So this should be a black. I think this is black. And I got this in a medium as well. Again, if I was really, really worried about it fitting today, I would have just got a large to be safe. Oh, I like this one a lot better. I would have just got a large to be safe. But I would rather size into it than size out of it. I would be embarrassed to give that as a gift if I ordered it for someone. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. This one has no plastic grip. This is a really nice material. I like this. Can y'all see? It's so soft you can see it. You can. I gotta wash it. It has a little bit of a smell, but this seems like it has way more wiggle room, right? Like this is like a way wider band. So maybe the sizing isn't the most accurate. And this is what it looks like, but there's no picture. I feel like if one is gonna come in a box with a image, they should all come in a box with an image. Why does one but not the other? This was $34, which I find to be quite expensive, but I've paid more for bras, especially from Victoria's Secret. But I'm not a fan of the super thin back. I got rolls. So I don't think this is going to help with the coverage of like my side fat, but look, it has a lot of stretch. I like that. I like that. I think this one is going to fit really well. That one, I would be surprised if that brown one fits. Let me show y'all. These are both in a medium, right? But look at the difference in the band. You see that? Like, matter of fact, let me pull it all the way to one side. Look how much difference there is in the room. I guess this brown one is supposed to be tighter, but this is a little odd. I'm not really sure why this is this way. I'm not really sure why. Okay. You think the packaging might be a Kanye idea? Complaints, Vanity. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Oh my God, Delilah. Yes, me too. Wait, what did Delilah say? Oh, I would be embarrassed? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna look small. Okay. Um, Open now, complain later. It was embarrassing. Like, what? The Jasper one looks more supportive. That's probably why. It has that's probably why it's tighter, because it's supposed to have more support. Okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to be doing any jumping around in these, but I am going to go try them on. I just need, hold on. I need a, sorry. I need y'all to not see my dress riding up. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go try these on. I just need to get a tank top out of the dryer. I need to get something to wear other than a dress, but we're going to try these on and see how they fit. But I don't think I'm going to be super happy with the fit at my current weight, but we will see. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Let's do this. Nope. I wanted to try it on with a shirt that I would actually wear, so you can see what it really. Oops, I'm breaking stuff. So you can see what it really looks like. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. This is all Journey of Life's fault. This is all your fault. Hold on. Let me turn the camera off real quick. Okay. Y'all can still hear me? The acoustics in here might be a little bad, but we should be okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. Do y'all want the brown or the black one first? I'm gonna do the brown. I'm gonna do the Jasper. I'm gonna do the Jasper first, because this is the one I'm really concerned with not fitting. Oh my God, this thing is tight. Hold on. They look small. It might be small. I might have bought the wrong size. But I have time to still order a large if I really want it. I'm just worried the large won't fit in about 50 pounds. Okay. I'm coming. This is a little small. Okay, are y'all ready? The suspense is building. Yeah, I think okay. Let me just see what y'all saying. Okay. All right. So let me show y'all the Jasper, and I think I'm gonna need this in a bigger size. Hold on. Okay, so here's the Jasper one. I forgot what it's called. Something bralette. something bralette, and I can't completely see because the comments are on the screen. So it's definitely supportive, but it rolls up a little bit, and I think it's because it's too small. This will probably fit really well in like another 20 pounds, 30 pounds. So it might be too soon. You see? It might be too soon for a medium in this style. But I think that other medium is gonna fit right, okay? Um, oh yeah, okay. So it rolls up a little bit. Not a whole lot of cover, and then it's like pinching my fat in the back. So let's see what it looks like with a tank top on. Let's see, because that's how I would wear it. I would wear it with a tank top. It's giving pinch. I don't like pinch. It's giving too much pinch. Oh, this color is really nice. You were so right, Kat. I didn't even consider that. Okay, how are we looking with a tank top on? How are we looking? Yeah, I do need one size up. Y'all like this one? I do like it. I do like it, but I do need one size up. So I'm gonna reorder it, and I'll just keep the medium. I'll keep the medium because eventually I will need it. Actually, I like this with a shirt on. Oh yeah, I like this with a shirt on. I like this one. What do y'all think? You can't really tell about the bra fat because of the tank top covering it. I do. Cat. Is my oh, I put my shirt on in the inside out. I'm sorry. It's on the inside out. Cat, you know I'm a little vain. Do not make my head big, okay? I need a 1X or an XL after washing. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna put this in a wash. I'm gonna hand wash it and try to prevent as much shrinkage as possible, and I'm gonna air dry it. This medium is staying because it will fit properly eventually. This medium is gonna stay. The bigger the size, the wider the back will be. Okay, so maybe an XL. I want to go with a large, but you think an XL? I don't know about a 1X because it's not like I'm gonna stay this size. You know what I mean? Like I have another 40 to 50 pounds to lose. So I think maybe even a large would still fit. I don't want to get something that I just can't use at all once I lose weight. I think, no, I'm definitely not going to get a 1X. Let's try the other one on and then we'll talk about the sizes. So we like the Jasper. I do like this one. I'm sorry. I do like this one. See, but can y'all see now? I wasn't lying about my boobs. They're gone. I tried to tell you guys. Like, look, hold on. This is the bra that I just took off. It's an illusion. This is my old 30 something double D. 38 double D. This is the old 38 double D. It's all an illusion, but it's the only strapless bra that I have, so I still wear it. It's okay. I'm gonna get a new one this weekend, but it's all an illusion. I have no boobies left. All right, so let's see the other one. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this one rolls up. I think you're right, Jen. I think I'm gonna go with the extra large. I think I'm gonna go with the extra large. That way when I wash it, I can still, like, even if it shrinks, it'll still be fine. Okay, so this is Scoop Bralette, and this is in a medium as well. This is giving mono boob. It's giving sports bra, mono boob. This one is actually, I thought this one would be a better fit, but I like the other one better. No. Yeah, this I thought this would be a better fit, but it's not. This is annoying. Okay. All right. Now I don't want to show it, but I'm gonna show it. Okay. All right. I might consider a thin strap bra from that company. How do those straps feel? I like that it has a wide band. No, that felt good. except because it's not the right size, it rolled up a little bit. So I need a bigger size. I'm not sure. Does it come in XL, 1X? I think I saw up to a 4X, honestly. Those make your boobies look tinier though? No, they are tiny. I'm telling you, they are. Man, I had lost my boobies too when I lost 80 pounds. They deflated to my belly button. Had to do a lift. Especially if the other wait, the larger ones have a wider band. I have mine in a 3X, but I've had mine tailored small. Oh, so you kept yours and had it tailored. Okay, so maybe it is safe to get the bigger size. Okay, I don't really like this one, but I'm not gonna send it back. This one has definitely less support. And the sizing of this one is just not good. This one here, if I probably won't get another one, but if I did, this one would probably be the one I would get in like a 1X. Like I would want this one to be a lot bigger. Like this one probably won't fit right for another 40 pounds, honestly. And then let me show you. I got my shirt on inside out. Let me fix it. Oh, let me show you the side. See, like this, I'm not. Now there's less pinch in the back, which is nice, but no, I like the other one better. I definitely like the other one better. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I cannot jump around in this. I cannot go work out in this. Oh, but the material is so nice. Okay, so with the shirt, you can't tell. I like it with the shirt. Without the shirt, nah. But with the shirt, I can dig it. I can dig it. I'm telling y'all, it's not it's not just these making my boot. This is an accurate representation. This is an accurate. I promise y'all, it's accurate. They are flat. They are flat. Like this is what it looks like when I wear no bra at all. No push-up bra. They will drop the more you lose. Yeah, mine is wider. Mine were sliding out of my bras. The lift was 100% worth it. Yeah. Oh no, I'm definitely getting an augmentation. I think I'm gonna get a lift and implant, but I was a little bit concerned about the lift, but I might not have a choice. I don't want the lift scar. I don't want it because like when you do implants, they just go under here, so the scar is hidden. But when you get the lift, you either get the scar here or what's the other one? It's the vertical scar or the areola scar, I think. Okay. All right. So I like this one better. I like this one better. I'm gonna try to keep it out the washing machine and keep it out of the dryer. This one feels, I'm not gonna lie, this one here though feels really nice. Like this material is something else. This, like, it is so soft. My phone is gonna die. Let's get to a charger. I'm actually gonna keep it on. I don't need to put my dress back on. This is what y'all got now. This is what y'all got now. This material is so freaking soft. Like, if anything, that I don't really like the shape of the bra. And I feel like the bigger I go in size, the less lift I'm gonna have. But man, this is a comfortable ass bra. It really freaking is. I like this one a lot. Whereas the Jasper one it's very tight fitting, but it gives more support. And it looks better. But then again, it don't matter how the bra looks because ain't nobody supposed to see it anyway. But you know, to some extent, I care. I care about how it looks. Oh wait, we're supposed to be going to a charger. Hold on. I made a mess. I think that other box was my Zepbound. So I ordered my Zepbound while I'm at my house sit. I was worried there might be a problem with that, but there hasn't been. So that's good. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to disconnect my mic, so my sound is going to sound a little different. But it's okay. We can start wrapping up. We can start. Hold on. Let me go grab some AirPods. Hold on. hopefully that connected.
Let's see. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, what did y'all think? What did y'all think? Which one did y'all like more? It's been 6 years and no scars showing. You like the material more than the brown one's material? Yes. Yes, this material is so nice. Oh my God, it's so soft. Like it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing a bra at all. Like it really doesn't. Hold on. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a bra at all. This one is really nice, but I don't like the actual uniboob. I like how the other one has like a cup separation. Um, go go through your shower and stuff. Y'all told me to do the unboxing. I don't know what you want from me. It's not an unboxing if I don't try it on. Y'all watch unboxings where they don't wear the stuff. I don't watch unboxings, so I don't know how it works. Um, I start work in 2 hours, so I actually got to get out of here. But yeah, this one I do like, but it rolls up. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this plastic stuff when I start to sweat. But I think this one is gonna look really cute when I lose like another 20 pounds. Like we're gonna come back to this bra when I get to 164, 164, 162 or whatever. We're gonna come back to this one and we'll see how it fits. So I'm gonna reorder this one in like an extra large. And I'll come back and try that one on. I don't know if I'm gonna get the same color. I may get another color just to see. But this one, like when I put the straps on, it looked really nice. Like these are like, I don't want to say satin, but like you see how it has like that kind of shiny, and then this is what the back looks like. But this one, it's different. It's a smoother material. It's really nice. I don't like that grip stuff for that reason. It rolls. I like the fake stuffed bras. What do you mean fake stuffed? And how do y'all feel about underwire? That's another thing. Like I like underwire. I really do. Y'all don't like underwire? I like regular bras because they have underwire and they give support. This gives me no support. But like I probably wouldn't wear this with a t-shirt because I will look flat chested. But I'd wear it with a tank top because it kind of blends nicely. But I would never wear this with a t-shirt. So many companies are using that material. I love it. It's like butter soft velvet, not velvet. It definitely feels like it's so soft. Like I love it. Like it's not pinching into my skin either. Like it like just even doing this, it's like so soft. Like, oh my God, it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing a bra at all. Like I'm gonna wear this thing all day. Luckily, I already took my shower. So like I can just keep it on all day. So okay. I'm like trying to work on like just my anxiety about buying new stuff, but I will be going to the mall this weekend because I need to get a new strapless bra. That 38 double D is going in the trash this weekend. Um, I need a new strapless bra. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like a 36, 34 C or something like that. Or maybe I'm still a double D and just the band size has changed. But no, I know my cup size has gotten smaller. And then so I'm gonna do that. I ordered some sweaters on Amazon because it's gonna be cold. My definition of cold when I go to Europe, if I feel the slightest chill in the air, the slightest burr, no, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. But when I go to the mall, I'm gonna go into some of the stores. I doubt I'll find anything that fits comfortably, I will say. Um, I think I got another 20 or 30 more pounds before that, but we will see. All right. Donate it, don't throw it away. The 38 double D? Um, I've never done that before. Well, I mean, typically by the time I throw a bra away, it's ruined. Like it's falling apart. Um, I can donate it. Bras only have so many years in them before they should be tossed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like my bras typically get pretty worn out before I throw them. That one is not new. That one is probably about a 4 bra. It's still holding up for somebody that got 38 double D's. I ain't got that. I ain't got that. So it is what it is. But I gotta inspect it. If I feel like it's still, yeah, if I feel like it's still like good enough for somebody else to wear, then I'll donate it. But I typically don't donate stuff that like I wouldn't wear myself. Yeah, yeah, I already got rid of my clothes, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more. That's why I don't wanna buy anymore. But I should like experiment with going to the mall and buying an outfit. Oh my gosh, it's such a big deal. It's like it gives me so much anxiety. All right, so we're gonna start wrapping up. Let's see where the poll ended. We're at 57% skinny privilege exists. Okay, so are we buying skinny privilege with Zepbound? What do y'all think? Okay, now let me ask y'all this, especially Delilah in Journey of Life. Are y'all gonna acknowledge y'all skinny privilege when you once you have it? Are you going to acknowledge your skinny privilege? Because I don't believe it exists, so I'm not going to acknowledge it. I got let me get skinny first, and then I'll reevaluate. But I don't believe it exists. But are y'all gonna acknowledge y'all skinny privilege? Not. Judy says yes. Okay, well then we're gonna come over here and talk about it. Ask me again when I'm skinny. No, Delilah, you had so much to say about the privilege, which means when you get it, you must possibly are gonna be like, okay, I understand that I am more privileged than the fats. I don't listen. I'm not gonna lie either. If I start feeling like the world is treating me different, I'm like, okay, yeah, yeah, this exists. This is real. This is a real thing, everybody. But I'm not convinced it's real yet. But again, yeah, ask me in 40 pounds, 50 pounds. I've never been a normal weight. I've never been skinny. I've never been normal weight. Privilege is real. I don't know how. I don't know if skinny privilege is. Oh, you said there was a difference between skinny and pretty privilege. Okay, okay. Well, boys turn their heads way more. Um, I haven't experienced that. It's just people in general. Like like I said, I'm used to just being able to like just move throughout the world kind of like incognito, and people are going out of their way to like speak and say hi and stuff like that, and it feels really weird. But like y'all said, it could just be a confidence thing. Like maybe I'm walking with more confidence. And there's a glow, and it makes people want to speak up and say hi. Or maybe when I was really obese at my highest weight, I walked through the world looking down or like looking like I felt bad about myself, and that turns people off. Maybe that's a conversation we need to have. Maybe that's a conversation we need to have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely felt bad about myself about my highest weight. I didn't like my body at all. Um, Off topic again, but if you use Express Scripts mail order, you can use your Eli Lilly $25 coupon. Spread the word. Mm, what is the $25 coupon? If you use Express Scripts mail order, you can use your Eli Lilly 25. Is that for people with insurance? Is that what you mean, Jen? That's not off topic. We off topic. I mean, okay, I guess not. The topic was about skinny privilege, but I wanted to know, being on Zepbound, are we gonna get skinny privilege? Like, are we gonna get it? Like, does it come with the package, or like you have to be born with it, or what? I don't know. I've had so many built men's attention my whole life. Now I don't go anywhere to see anyone, so who knows? Yeah, explain yourself, Jen. I don't know what Jen talking about. $25 coupon. I ain't got no $25. That must be for insurance people. It's insurance coverage savers card to bring your copay to $25 a month for a 3 month supply. That one, Jen. Must be nice. I was looking at in coverage in South Carolina. Nobody's covering Zepbound in South Carolina. Oh my God, do I need to come to Massachusetts to get coverage? Like, what is going on? Jen, help me. Do I need to move to Massachusetts and get marketplace insurance so that they will cover Zepbound? Oh my God. Uh, yeah, I can't get Zepbound coverage in any of the Carolinas. That sucks. Yeah. All right. Good for y'all. Thanks for sharing that, Jen. Somebody needed to know that somewhere. All right. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna cover this topic several times because um I'm gonna be, especially with me being in therapy now, I'm gonna be paying closer attention to how I feel and how I behave. I don't think there's anything wrong with acting different when you start to lose weight. Like I don't know if I've started acting different yet. I think I have, but I haven't quite put enough thought into it. So I want to start come to Boston. See, the problem is I can't afford Boston. I can't afford Boston. So that's I could house. No, I would need an address. I don't know. Like I am thinking about it. Like I'm like, okay, so what state do I need to move to be able to get insurance coverage for Zepbound? Because that would free up $500 in my budget. But right now, my plan for the first part of next year is to use my FSA. That'll cover at least 6 months of Zepbound. And then I'm back to paying for it out of pocket, you know, for the rest of the year or whatever. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, but yeah, so I definitely want to pay attention to this. I love this topic. I love this topic. I really do. I'm not. The problem is, I need some skinny people to come in here and say like, no, there's no privilege, or yes, there is privilege, or I need some fat people to come like, yeah, 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 no, yeah, y'all definitely have privilege. Like, I want to start a war. Okay, just kidding. But I definitely want to talk about it some more. I will be back. Okay, so really quickly, I will finally be caught up on videos I was supposed to do, I think, as of this weekend. So we're doing Jen's topic of good diets, bad diets. I know I've been talking about that for weeks. So we're finally doing that. We gotta do lizard venom. Reindeer left already? Okay, reindeer left. We gotta do the lizard venom video and then a house sitting video. I should be able to get all of that done this week. Um, and then I'll finally be caught up. Okay. All right. And I still am taking requests for topic ideas. So if you'd like to send me a video or a topic that you would like to cover, you can email me at vanityrains@gmail.com. Okay. Make sure you like and subscribe and set your notification bell to all. And now if you don't want to, you don't have to set it to all, but definitely at least set your notification bell so you can get notified the next time that I go live. All right. Okay. Established residency in Massachusetts. Um, I read that FSA Max is going to move to 4K. Not sure. Yeah, I looked it up recently. I still saw 3,300. So I don't know if they've announced it yet for 2026. If they move it up to 4K, that'll be great. I'm gonna max it out. Still waiting on the detailed house sitting video. Yes, so I'll be able to do that this weekend. I live in a small house. Have to share space with Lola. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. So, yes, good diets, bad diets. That will be an open panel for anyone to join. I have it right now set for, oh, Jen, I meant to ask you. Right now, I have it set for 7 p.m. tomorrow or Saturday. Do you think 7 p.m. is too late? I don't want to do it too early because I know you'd be going to sleep after work, and I think you're back at work now. Let me know. And I need you to be there specifically. So, what do you think, Jen, about 7 p.m.? Because I'm thinking about doing it a little bit earlier. She only needs a plan for residency, Jen, so Lola won't mind. Jen, I will house sit for you. Me and Lola will have a good time. Okay. Mm, And okay, house sitting video. Okay, yeah, that's easy. I think I was overthinking the house sitting video as if I have a crew helping me, and I don't. So I'm just gonna go back to basics with that. I'm gonna go back to basics with that. Okay, all right. And house sitting is gonna have to be more than one video. So we will and luckily Sydney you're a member, so we'll spread that out between um members only and public videos. Not really. 7 is not too early. Okay, because I might change it a little bit to like 6 or 5, but I don't know if you're gonna be asleep by then. All right. So that's pretty much it. Thank y'all all for joining and thank y'all all for witnessing this fucking boondoggle of an unboxing. Cause like what the hell was that? Um oh the verticals drive you nuts. Well, the thing about the verticals is that's how more people find me. That's why I do them. Um and yes, the sit down StreamYard one we'll be doing that tomorrow. I think we're doing StreamYard all weekend. And then I have another no day on Sunday. Oh my God, it's so hard to do nothing. But I have another no day on Sunday. I'm gonna get started on my hair. So it's not a complete no day. I'm gonna get started on my hair tomorrow. I don't know. I'm supposed to be meeting up with a friend in Charlotte too. So and I keep changing it up on him. So I gotta figure out the proper time to do that. But remember to send it to them as a short. Yeah, that was still that was like I ripped it open. I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" Um All right. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll keep saying that's it. All right. So yes, we'll be doing StreamYard this weekend. So we will be horizontal for Delilah. Oh my gosh, she hates the verticals. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the verticals. Because that's it's like it's kind of like Instagram or TikTok that way, like where people can just scroll from one video to the next, and YouTube likes that. So more people can come across the videos, okay? All right, like and subscribe. No day doesn't mean nothing day. It just means no responsibilities or obligations. No, my no day means nothing. My no day, when I say no day, that means do little to nothing. Like other than take care of yourself. Like, yes, still take care of yourself. So if that means light workout or whatever, yeah, but hair for me is a responsibility and an obligation. So I should not be doing my hair on a no day, but I'm running out of time before my trip. So um yeah, you ain't gotta like them. I don't like them either. I hate having to put them on subscribers only because I'm like, oh my god, my moderators are working so hard. Oh my gosh, but I'm starting to think they like sniping people, especially Jen. Like Jen like getting people to f up out of here. Rainier be like, okay, everybody, act like you got some sense. All right, I'm telling y'all again, you better act right. You better act right. You better act right. Yeah, and then yeah, there's that. So all right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna see y'all all weekend. Nicole says I lost 75 pounds on my own and have now lost another 40 pounds in the last 3 months on tours. Have 24 pounds to my goal. Can we all give Nicole a congratulations? Thank you so much for sharing, Nicole. Let's all congratulations. Let's all give kick you guys out. Congratulate Nicole on the weight loss, and thank you so much for commenting and participating, Nicole. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.